after an episode of two halves yesterday, both in recording sessions and on the pitch and off the pitch, we're hoping to be all together as one today. One recording session and positive performances on the field with, well, actually at this point, nothing really happening off the field, provided there's no training injuries, etc. So we shall hope to shoot up the league table today. We have Newport away, then Stevenage also away, Morecambe at home, Plymouth away, and Swindon at home. So I'm going to play Newport, then I'm probably going to play Stevenage midweek, sim Morecambe at home, play Plymouth, and sim Swindon at home. We shall concentrate on simulating the home games. If you missed yesterday's season opener and you don't know what happened in the transfer window, then go and check that video first, so as not to spoil anything for yourselves for today. But as you can see from the opening 6 games, we are 19th in the table with 5 points. But it's very early days, 40 games to go, and I guarantee you we will not be finishing in that position come the end of the season. It's the first opportunity we've had to play in the away kit, the new away kit. So we'll wait and see if we can put in a good performance and christen it with a solid result. Hopefully we will be able to. That's the state of the starting lineup for me. Mitov is up 1, Cano is up 1, and Mechi is up 1 as well. Harvey Nibbs has grown. I believe Kyle Noyle is up 1 to 65-2. So there's been some growth throughout the squad, even at this early stage of Season 2. And it's that continued growth that is going to see us become, hopefully, a real force in this division. We want automatic promotion. I'm not necessarily fussed about the title, but I do want to finish top 3 and get ourselves into League 1 next season. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe with the notification bell ticked so you don't miss out on any further content here on the channel. And for the time being, let's head to South Wales. All right, Newport County. Robbie Wilmot starts for them on this occasion. Hopefully we can keep him quiet. Former Cambridge player, of course, very heavily involved. But, well, quite a few years ago now for Cambridge United. About a decade almost since he was in his best form in a Cambridge shirt. But this is our first opportunity to see the new away kit in game, and I actually really like that. Very much indeed. We will have new kits every single season. But for the time being, this is our first chance to play in this one. Let's not lose in it, shall we? We lost in our first game in the new kit, home-wise. Don't want to replicate that in the away shirt. And to be fair, in the game that we lost, we were playing in a colour that was similar to Newport's. And they, Bury, were playing in a colour that's similar to us. So I take a 1-0 win. Never mind, I can't take a 1-0 win for the side wearing white and blue this time because we're already 1-0 down inside 4 minutes. Fantastic. Well, the uphill battle starts again. Another case of a defender paying no attention to what's around him and the attacker having the better movement. Uphill battle then. 1-0 down. Crack on. And there's Adebayo, still yet to score his first goal of this second season. Could really do with him stepping up his goal-scoring efforts. That'll be a free kick on the edge of the box for us. It's in a decent position as well. Namaris is defaulted to it. I do need to change that so that Conceição is the man that's set to take my free kicks. 25 yards out or so. We'll pop it about there. Try and get some topspin on it. Oof. I think it was probably just going to edge wide, but the keeper couldn't take any risks. We'll whip this into the middle with George Maris. It's going to miss everyone, unfortunately. And I need to try and get to this first with Page, but Mendes is going to win that foot race. And he's going to turn brilliantly too. And Newport could be in at the other end and waiting for a cutback. Oh, it's not calm. He's done the opposite. He's fully committed to the send down the right-hand flank. And thankfully, Greg Taylor's in the way to stop Newport scoring a second crossed goal of the game. Dolan to take the corner on the far side. It's whipped well and away by Greggy T. Get to that first, please, Victor. Well, he did. He chested it. He then brought it down on his foot. And then the Newport man ran off with it. Now they've got a free kick. Oh, the Newport man's furious, punching the ground in frustration. Might have a shot here, Dolan, or lift it in towards the middle. In the end, he does neither, really. He will keep that in, though, there. No, he won't. All right, well, that was a waste for Newport, wasn't it? All lofted down the line here. Brought under control well by Mendes. This is good football from Newport. Carroll running down a blind alley, but he does have options going the other way. And Abraham's looking for his second goal. Oh, that's not a foul. How is that a foul? I have clearly won the ball there if they score from this and we go 2-0 down. Furious. Or they are going to try something from the training ground and they've hit the bar with it too. Oh, and Matey gets to that first but can't direct it towards a teammate. I can't believe that the referee gave that as a foul. Nice tackle. Well done, Conceição. Now let's send... Oh, no. Adebayo went to go central just as I went to commit to getting down the line. Ball around the corner here to Sheehan. Cross blocked by Noyle. Twice. Keep it in. Don't let them have the corner. Matey will lift this looking for Conceição and it's really well done. I've got 3 here with me. Maris will now look for... Oh, Ngoy, but he can't get past the defender. That's going to fall kindly for Harvey Nibbs. But he can't keep possession either. We've not been good enough in possession so far this season in played games, really. We did play well in the 2 games we played in yesterday's episode. Oh my God, they've hit the post. But we came away with a 0-0 draw and a 1-0 defeat. On this occasion, it's Newport that are hammering me, not the other way around. But they've actually got the goal to go with it, which we weren't able to get yesterday. Win that header. Cano's done well. And having to rely on his aerial ability quite a bit at the back. Can't wait for Nathan Collins to get back, though. He will certainly help us firm up defensively. Such a frustrating occurrence for him to get injured for 6 weeks right at the beginning of the new season. Certainly not going to help our defensive efforts, but Cano is playing well. Ball was meant to go to Adebayo, actually. Blocked by Taylor, and I can't get there. It's been all Newport. Wow. Just keeps coming in towards our box. Robbie Wilmot will deliver again. And away, please, Page. Again, a poor clearance. I'm quite fed up with these poor clearances. Press clear, and it just doesn't go anywhere. Mitov saving again. Piss off, Newport. Stop it. Can we... It's a better corner this time. Oh, Jesus, I had no idea where that was going. Over the bar after heading it down into the ground. Newport, easily the better side in this game to this point. We've got a lot of work to do in the second half. If we could maybe steal one back or steal the equaliser before half-time, then that would set us up beautifully to push forward and go again. Adebayo going to drive inside here with Victor. I've got support and Harvey Nibbs. I don't know how he's not kept possession there. He's turned. I've asked him to shoot, but he's turned, and the ball is so loose that it's gone straight to the Newport man. I'm going to have to get this into the middle and then forward quickly, otherwise the referee will blow his half-time whistle. Adebayo can't keep possession, and the referee blows his half-time whistle. We could have been level there if only Harvey Nibbs' close control was better. Need to bowl that out. Wasn't meant for Mates, it was meant for Nibbs, but never mind, he can go away. I'm going to need support here, and we have got it, thankfully. Maris has pushed a long way forward there, Lewis Page, but Ngoy does take the possession. Come on, let's get an early equaliser so we've got as much of the half as possible to get ourselves the goal to go in front. Adebayo keeping away from the defenders well, through that gap looking for Harvey Nibbs, who will look for Adebayo, who can't score. We are not having much luck in front of goal this season, are we? How has he not buried that? Nibbs up. Nibbs wins the header. It's going to fall for the defender. And they'll just hack it away. I have a funny feeling we might be pinned on the edge of their box, just as they were pinned on the edge of mine for the majority of this half. But I also have a funny feeling that we're not going to be able to get the goal that they were. Adebayo in there to Maris. Through to Nibbs. I need Adebayo to make me another run, please. And he has, but I can't find him. Jeffries clears away, still keeping the pressure up on the Newport goal. And makes you with the throw. Adebayo brings it down. Just a little cushion touch with the top of the thigh. Maris through there to Nibbs. Oh, I don't fancy him on his left foot. I just wouldn't have scored there. I can't get the clear-cut opportunities. The one clear-cut opportunity we've had was that Adebayo one a moment ago. And he's hit it straight at the keeper. Oh, Nibbs just not paying attention to where the ball's going. And we've lost possession again. I'm going to have to make another change. I feel like I need a strike partner for Adebayo, you know, because neither Dallas nor Nibbs are really cutting the mustard right now. I might end up trying to use Ngoy up top and reinstate Reggie Lamb on the left-hand side of midfield. It might be an alternative option to try out. Taylor will look for Ngoy here, and he's gotten to it well, and he's driving away well too. Still going, Ngoy. Oh, I just can't find the... Oh, no! I can't find the ball through. fell free there, and it still wouldn't fall for me. I can't believe the way that this season has started. Worlds apart from how we ended last year, but not too dissimilar from how we started last year. Conceição, 2 nibs. It's just so many defenders back here. How am I supposed to find a way through? Maris to nibs. Around the corner to Conceição. Just trying to find a bit of space, but there isn't any. Anywhere. Adebayo. Oh, his touch was heavy. I haven't been able to get a decent touch to set myself up for a shot. Looking through there for Adebayo. There's the turn. The shot well blocked by Demetriou and cleared away again by Newport. Trying. Just won't happen. Dallas. Oh, it's got to be a foul. Right then. Oh, yes, Adebayo. That was well done. Oh, still can't get to the loose ball, though. Maris does. Carruthers looking for Dallas. Oh, just can't get the ball under control. To be honest, I am not enjoying using Andy Dallas in this save. When we first started this series, he looked like and felt like he was going to be a good player for me, but his dribbling is seriously poor. And when I can play him through, just clean through one-on-one, and he doesn't have to worry about getting the ball under control and trying to do something with it other than run in a straight line and shoot, that's when he's a decent striker. I haven't been able to work opportunities with him in, well, probably half a season now, where we've had that opportunity, and we might be going 2-0 down here, and we are. We're going to lose in South Wales. Matt makes it 2-0. This might be a really difficult season. I was so positive that we were going to have a great year in this second season. And provided we can start finding the back of the net, I'm sure we will still have a great year. But for the time being, it's really, really frustrating. This feels more like an FM save than a FIFA save. Because normally in a FIFA save, you just do well, do well, do well, do well, do well. This isn't the case with this RTG. This is the most difficult Cambridge United RTG I've ever used so far. FIFA 15, 17, 19 and now 20. This is a real challenge. Tough match. I won't say the blame is mine because I'm trying really goddamn hard. Didn't manage to score. They were the better team. I can't deny them that. Mendes is a good player. That's all I'll say. I don't want to shout at my players too much at the minute. Transfer for whoa, 2.7 million from Wolves for Dominic Brown. That's starting to show his potential. He has grown by 2 ratings already so far this season. And I think I might well try Ngoy at striker in this next game. Oh, but I'm not sure what stamina's going to be like by the time we get there. It is hammering it down with rain at Broadhall Way. And I don't know if that's going to affect how we can play. I hope not. But against another rival, we drew against Northampton yesterday. I've never been more desperate to win a game of football against Stevenage. That includes the playoffs in real life in 2009. Cuthbert with a free kick for Stevenage. We should win that header. Carruthers has done well. We have won that header. Maris forward to Sam Carruthers again. Adebayo. Oh, it's a good run by Ngoy, and it's not the first one he's made in this game so far. I think he might be, at least movement-wise, quite a creative striker. Win that header, please. Well up, Kyle. Why do they always just head it to the edge of the box, straight to an opponent? Honestly, can you not head the ball further than 10 yards? Can you not just get it down the field? I'm going to go 1-0 down again, aren't I? What is going on with these clearances? They just go almost with 100% frequency to the edge of the D to an opponent. Fucking hell. Parrott gives Stevenage a 1-0 lead. I don't know what's happening this season. I have no idea. I can't believe the way this season's going so far. Stevenage deliver the corner. Digby gets that first. He's onside, Parrott. Carter will find him again. Carter. Nicely done by Page and Delev. Was meant to go there. Thank you. And Maris's touch is poor. Oh, Jesus Causing a rod for our own backs at the minute. How is he just... He's just done a 360 on the spot and found his way past the man. Jesus Christ. I am not enjoying this right now. Hopefully you guys are finding it entertaining, though, the struggle. Ngoy into Adebayo. Run again, please, Ngoy. I was praising you earlier for your movement. There we go. Yes. Come on, lads. Accelerate. Oh, my God. You dirty, disgusting players. It's going to be a red now for Cuthbert. It has to be a second yellow. I was in, and he's hauled me to the floor. Resorting to all kinds of tactics here, Stephen. Surely he has to go, and he does. Good. Scott Cuthbert sent off for Stevenage. I was in, well and truly gone, and he's hauled me to ground. And Ngoy's been a positive impact in the midfield. Sorry, in the striking role, moving him forward from midfield. I aimed at... Oh, I didn't aim that there. I aimed at square. Jeez. Players have grown in this save, and they feel worse to play with than they did when they were lower rated. It doesn't make any sense. Delev. Oh, I tried a little bit of a skill move and just couldn't quite get the input in time. Well, 10-man Stevenage now. Oh, I'm not able to find Maris. 10-man Stevenage have got a half to hold on to what they've got. Nice tackle by Greg Taylor. Come on, quickly forward. Maris and Ngoy. Maris has gone again. Reggie Lamb is free on the outside. Turn well. Maris and Ngoy's there. There's a bit of space here for Ngoy. Hell of a save by Farman. That was destined for the top corner. We'll put it towards the near post. And Ngoy could be up here. Oh, and he is! Finally, a goal for Cambridge United in a played game. That's taken its time in coming, hasn't it? And it's new loanee Ngoy, who made such a good impact on the left. We put him up top, and he's having an impact there as well. It was his brilliant effort that drew the save out of the keeper to lead to the corner. It's been his movement that led to their captain and centre-back getting sent off. And it's his head that's given us the equaliser here. And we have 45 minutes to win the game. Finally, something positive. Carter down the line nicely to Leasley. Driving forward, Delev trying to stick with him. Trying desperately to stick with him. Can't do it, though. Decent delivery. Taylor up and hopefully Maris away. No. Dabo brings that down. Finds Parrott. Why is everything going in? I wasn't even struck that hard or that well. Maris misses out on that header. Dabo, good hold-up play into Parrott. Oh, it's just constantly moving away from the keeper. Everything's going in against us. We are having the most difficult season that I've ever had in a career mode save, other than the first year at Southampton on FIFA 18. This is the most challenging time I've had in a career mode, almost ever. Oh my God, and Adebayo just watches it go past his foot. I thought when I turned inside there with Ngoy, I thought, oh, I've done too much and the chance is gone. Just wanted to try and get a better angle for the shot. Ngoy, good hold-up play from him here. What an inspired tactical change it's been to throw him up top. Look for Adebayo, who's turned well. Finally, Victor Adebayo has his first goal of the new season as a permanent Cambridge United player. Ngoy to striker has been the tactical decision of the season so far. Completely different kettle of fish up top for us now. We're completely different attacking prospect and causing teams issues now. It's fantastic. We just need to keep that going. And I really need Nathan Collins back at centre-back. Delev, your touch is shit, mate. Oh, Asensio apparently going to Chelsea. I forgot to look, didn't I, in the last episode, at what the big transfers of the save were. We only really looked at deadline day and the top 3 deals. I'll do that after this game, as I forgot to do it in the last episode. I apologise for that. We'll have a look after this game at those transfers. That's a hell of a delivery. And Cano's not been bad by any stretch. He's just not been as good as Nathan Collins. I can't believe we're still able to get Nathan Collins on a free. Everything transfer-wise has gone phenomenally well for us, really. But on the field so far, I don't know whether it's a case of new players not settling well. I don't know. I don't think so. Not with the way that Ngoy has been playing so far this season. We'll get this to Reggie Lamb. I asked him to make the run down the line, and he has eventually done it. Just going to have to hold the man off, try and play the pass back, which I can't do. I am going to have to bear in mind that we've got another game in a few days' time, so it's time for Brown to have his first game. Got an offer of £2 million plus for him earlier today, didn't we? And let's bring Davies on in defence to try and hold on to that. At least to hold on to what we've got at the minute with a 2-2 draw. Don't want to concede anymore by them getting in behind. Reggie will take this throw. Brown brings it down. Carruthers. Delev. Adebayejo, it's a smart turn. Just needs to hold the man off. It's going to fall for me again. Come on. Oh, it's not reached Delev. I thought it was a brilliant chance to try and turn the man and get in behind again. 15 minutes to go in this game. It's been by far our best performance of the season. But we haven't yet looked like getting the victory. It's going to be... Well, I'm not even going to say that yet. It's going to be a tense final few minutes is what it's going to be. Denton into Leasley. Back to Denton again. Byram towards the middle. Oh, he's missed it at the back post. Try and close the man down. It's into the middle and Greg Taylor flicks away. But again... Despite having two strikers there waiting to potentially get the ball, he aims it straight at the opposing player, Taylor. Back to Leasley. Here's Byram again. It's not over yet. We're into the 5th minute of added time. Get out. Get out. It's going to be a 2-2 draw. These clearances need to be better. I don't know why they keep almost every single time going to an opposition player. It's infuriating. It's entirely unrealistic and it's shit gameplay mechanics is what it is. It's costing me goals and it's costing me games. It's really frustrating because I'm playing some decent football and finally we've gotten the goals to go with that today. But unfortunately, we still haven't gotten the win. He can prove me wrong, Luke Hannon, but he's not a priority at this moment in time. I expected at least a draw and hopefully we can get wins in the remaining games today. We need to work harder. We need to be better in front of goal. To be fair, we could have won that game with the amount of chances we had. Just didn't have the quality when needed in front of goal. Harvey Nibbs wants to talk to me about something. Well, now all of the scout reports have come back. Thanks, mate. It's not like you're 3 weeks too late or anything. Bloody hell. And I can't afford to buy new scouts. That's the bloody problem as well. You're a bit worried. I'll consider it, Harvey, but to be fair, actually, he's going to get the chance, isn't he? We're going to rotate here. I'm going to have no other alternative, really. I'm going to rotate for this next simulated game. I'll put McKeck in as well for Maris. Right, I will actually just quickly check those transfers for you as well. Transfer history. So the biggest transfers of this season so far, those 3 you were aware of. Lorenzo Insigne has also gone to Atletico Madrid for nearly 50 million. Iñaki Williams to Paris Saint-Germain. Pizzi to Barcelona. Asensio, as we saw in that highlight, to Chelsea for 40 million. Diogo Jota to Chelsea as well. Roca to Valencia. Lucas Moura to Leverkusen. Yannick Ferrer Carrasco to Dortmund. Castillejo's now in England. Bonucci to PSG. Lauren to Manchester United. Jeremy Boga to Sporting. Rebic to Arsenal. They've spent so much money, Arsenal. Another Jota to Manchester City this time. Draxler to Valencia. Diangana to City from West Ham. Carlos Vela has gone to Serie A. Berghaus has gone to Liverpool. Ennis Bardi to Wolves. Buendia has gone to Benfica. Deli Blind to Leicester. Ozil to Leipzig. So back to Germany for Mesut Ozil. Ryan Fraser to Bayern. Okay. Alexis Sanchez to AC Milan. Not Inter Milan on this occasion. Mkhitaryan to Atletico Madrid. Willock to Bayern Munich. Edin Dzeko to Sevilla. Pione Sisto to Ajax. Wow. Jovetic to Sporting to end it. Well, some interesting moves there. Some highly unexpected moves as well. Please, lads, we are just outside the relegation zone right now. Need a bloody win. Oh, and of course, Diego Raga, scores and Dallas picks up a knock. This season is really sent to test us, isn't it? Conceição with a goal to equalise. Into the second half we go. Adebayejo on for Dallas. Slew on for them. Sorry, Stockton on for Slew for them. Kenyon sent off. Is that going to give us the ability to win the game? It wasn't enough against 10 men against Stevenage, and it's not going to be enough against 10 men against Morecambe either. Another draw. We have, as far as I can make out, just 1 victory so far this season and 4 draws. plus 4 defeats. This is turning out to be, the most challenging season we've ever faced in a career mode. No, Ed. Oh, maybe Bradley would. No, I'll sign him. 270 950 grand a week. I'll say he's only 14. He's going to be decent. That's going to be a no. That's a no. 67 to 95. That's a no. 49 to 77. That's going to be a no as well. Purely because the overall potential there isn't as good as, even though he's just valued at the same, his overall potential is a lot lower. Right, Bradley Murphy, 58 to 88 potential. He's already got some pace behind him. Going to need to add another training module, aren't I, for all of these new regens we've got. Andy Dallas injured, but to be fair, he's going to be coming out of the starting lineup now anyway, and he's only injured for 3 days. And Goy, I'm just going to go and sort my starting lineup out, basically, and I will see you in the next game. Plymouth's starting lineup on your screen right now. Danny Mayer will be difficult to deal with as a wide midfielder. Let's see what their formation is, 5-3-2. We're playing Danny Mayer centrally. I always thought Danny Mayer was a right or left mid. I must be mistaken. Up top, we've got 2 good players. They're not having the best of seasons either so far, Plymouth. They find themselves in 19th. We find ourselves lower than 19th, which is where we started the episode. Nathan Collins is on his way back from injury, but he isn't ready to come back to the starting lineup yet. So Cano continues. Are you going to run, pal? Thanks, mate. Jeeps, matey. Well, it's actually turned really well there. That went so much better than I thought it was going to. And Ngoy looks to turn, but can't beat the defender. Here's McFadzine. Turns well. Inside here is Telford. Sarcevic. Oh, felt like I read that, but still couldn't get in the way. Jeffka. Oh, it's a nice little back heel, and Mitov makes the save. I'll be honest, I've lost all confidence in my defence at the minute. It feels like every single opportunity the AI create is going to stand a chance of going in. Can Adebayo get to that first? No, he can't. Sarcevic to Mayer. Sarcevic again. Mayer into Jeffka. Back to Danny Mayer. Oh, he's wound up for the shot, but it's hit a defender. Counter-attack. Maybe. Really got the options at the minute. And a goal elsewhere, but we can't concentrate on anything that isn't us at the minute. Newport have gone 1-0 up away from home at Portman Road. Certainly would have expected to see Ipswich even in League 2, let alone losing to a side like Newport. Although we just lost to Newport, so I can't say too much. Not that we're even remotely close to being the same sort of side as Ipswich. Conceição driving forward, and Adebayo. Oh, what a save! And on the follow-up, can't bend it home with Conceição. How on earth has he kept that out? Conceição delivers the ball. Maris is up, but it's away. Greggy T will get to the loose ball. Bench Lee gets it under control and look for Maris, who's got support here from Ngoy. Little back heel to Conceição. Can we get it to Adebayo? That's what I'm trying to do. No is the answer. Just under half an hour played. Neither side making the breakthrough, but both having good attempts at doing so. Oh, it's whipped. It's not the best. Oh, the defender, I think it was Maris, even threw himself at that and could well have taken the man down. Wild throwing legs. Thankfully, he didn't make any contact, otherwise that would have been a penalty to Plymouth. And they'd have gone 1-0 up. Maris into Adebayo, looking to accelerate away. Making a good run here, matey. Just needs to... Oh, he's got good dribbling, actually, matey. I have been impressed with that side of his game. Looking for Maris here. Who will look for Ngoy, not find him, but he might have the chance to do so again. He'll find Adebayo instead, who's turned well. And at the second attempt, does finish. I needed that little slice of luck, but we've gotten it. Cambridge 1, Plymouth 0. Hasn't got an option out wide, so I can narrow up with my defenders. Yes, Cano. Well done, lad. He's done really well there. I have been impressed with Cano. He's not been amazing, and Nathan Collins will be an improvement in our central defensive area. Poor pass. But I have been impressed with Cano, and he bodes well for the future. I thought Maris had won that there. To be fair, I think I did. I just couldn't get to the second ball once it fell free in the 50-50. Jeffka. Cano again stepping in. Again making a good impression. I'll say Sal forward to Ngoy. 2 minutes added on at the end of this half. We'll try and get that forward to Adebayo, and we will look to try and get ourselves a second just before the break. Through to Maris. Ngoy's there. Trying to drop the shoulder on the defender. Oh, I just needed that extra touch so I could lay it into Maris. Never mind. 1-0 up at half-time, and we haven't said that at all yet this season. Edwards driving down the line. Cross blocked by Noilwell. Starting the second half on the front foot though here, Plymouth. Looking for that equaliser. Danny Mayer. Nice tackle by Conceição. His stamina is starting to become a bit of an issue though. Adebayo. Get that through there to Ngoy whilst he's onside. He's not yet scored with his feet. Ngoy, he's only with his head, but now he buries a second. Oh, it's not very often I make good tactical decisions on my own. Normally it's something that someone said in the comments section that I then implement and it goes well. But moving Ngoy from left mid to striker has been an inspired decision, if I do say so myself. Praising my managerial ability is a little bit big-headed, but we've been so much better offensively in this game and the Stevenage game with that one change. It just showed that Adebayo just needed a strike partner. Just needed a strike partner this season. I don't know why the rest of the players have been underperforming, because a number of them have improved in rating. But this could be what kickstarts our season. Ipswich are 3-1 up now against Newport after going 1-0 down, so shows me up for looking like an idiot. Criticising Ipswich for going behind against Newport. They've clearly dominated that game. We have half an hour to play here, and daylight between ourselves and Plymouth. Oh, I'm going to make a change as well. Conceição's stamina is really becoming an issue. He's only got 46 stamina, which is just terrible. I'm going to have to make sure in one of the training modules that his stamina is being trained, because it's not good enough right now, and that might undermine his entire opportunities at growing and becoming a first-team player. A starting first-team player. He may well find himself only being an impact midfielder, as he was last year behind Jack Rolls, if his stamina doesn't improve, because he's not going to last longer than 55 minutes. He's not going to be any good for more than a half. It's just going to be pointless playing him every week if he's just not going to be effective. He's not necessarily done anything spectacular in his time in the first team so far this season either anyway. And with Brown looking like he's going to grow really well and having great potential, Conceição might be falling by the wayside. Please. Oh, I tell you what, Cano's done increasingly well at centre-back. I think Collins will definitely help with Sims games being much higher rated, but I'll give him his dues, Cano. I did feel a difference when we lost Nathan Collins, but he has gotten better and better, Cano, as the games have gone on. Can Adebayo help us get a third goal and really put this tie beyond their reach? Unfortunately not. But 15 minutes to go and we still have a 2-0 lead. I'm going to make another change just to keep things fresh. Grant, worried about that runner. He's got to be worried about the man that's in possession. He's just walking around everybody. No! Oh, I had no idea where that deflection was going. It hit Greg Taylor and has gone in behind for a corner. Those changes are now being implemented. Randell on for Sarcevic. We've made two changes. Nibs is on and he gets a touch immediately. Delev is on for Reggie Lamb too. And Carruthers on for Conceição. A triple change for Cambridge. And hopefully a triple haul of points as well by the looks of things. We have ourselves a 2-0 lead with 6 minutes to go. Whilst we started the episode, to be fair, continues halfway through with a lot of frustration, this game, in the most part, has been a marked improvement and gives us something to build on moving forward. I was hoping that it was going to be the Northampton game at the end of the last episode that kick-started our season with a victory. It wasn't to be, but it might well be this one that kick-starts our season moving forward for tomorrow. Oh, we really needed this. I needed this for my own self-confidence in this team and this save. It's poor from Grant and comfortably held by Mitov, and we'll just let the seconds tick by, so then when we punt it forward, the referee will do us a favour and we should hopefully be moving up the table. We'll certainly be moving up above Plymouth because they were only a point above me. A win in a played game for the first time this season, and actually a very even game that they might well have just edged had they been able to take their chances. But finally, we're scoring goals at Cambridge United. 4 in 2 games. Cambridge United always wins is not something I shall say, because we haven't been this season. It's not last year. Hopefully, I will be able to say that Cambridge United always wins in a couple of episodes' time once we've put together a great run of form to shoot us up the table. Well, we started in 19th and we end in 19th, frustratingly. We are 3 points away. Oh, wow, so many teams on 13. 3 points away from the top half and 7 points away from the playoffs. A little bit further away than we were from the playoffs at the beginning of the episode, but things certainly haven't gone well for us today. And to be fair, we're only 8 points off third and 9 points off second. Still a long way to go. Ipswich leading the way, as you would probably have expected at this stage of the season. We do have Swindon to simulate at the end of the episode as well. I'm going to reject that offer for Knowles. Thank you very much. We will have another quick train before we get there. Swindon are probably going to beat us in this next game, but we'll wait and see. We've got loads of training regimes going on now. Hopefully we can still see improvements from everybody in the squad throughout the course of the season. But my training regimes are quite widespread. Now then. Oh, a transfer offer for Carl Norler, 1.1 million. No. Kyle stays, thank you. Everybody stays. Do need to check actually contracts. I don't think anybody has less than a year left. We don't need to worry about that until the end of the month. Oh, just the loanees. So yeah, we're all right. We're all right. We're all right for contracts. It's not a problem. I was just making sure. Whilst I thought of it, whilst it occurred to me, I'm going to take Conceição out. You know, no, maybe not yet. Maybe for sim games I'll leave him in, but so I want to take McKeck off the bench. I want to put Brown in. And Collins. Do I put him back in the starting lineup? Put him on a bench for no. I will put him back in the starting lineup for Cano in a sim game. Maybe I should sim with Cano and just put Greggy T back in for played games. I'm not sure. I don't know whether Cano, even though he's higher rated, whether he being out of position will affect how things play out in sims. I'm not sure. They've just beaten Northampton by 3-0 Swindon, and they've won 2 of their last 3 with 7 points hauled. And I don't know if that means we're going to get anything from this one. Woolery gives them a 1-0 lead after 8 minutes. They've picked up a knock through Grant as well. And as we head into the second half, we are still behind. Might have to end with a defeat, unfortunately. But we have been much better in today's episode. Much better. Well, rephrase. Definitely going to lose. Much better in the latter half of today's episode. So fingers crossed moving forward, that means that we will show further improvements in our form and in our league position as we progress further forward. We've actually dropped to 20th now with that defeat to Swindon, unfortunately, but not to worry. Not to worry. Nathan Collins is back in the starting lineup. Oh, that should hopefully see us be improved defensively. And I think Taylor alongside Collins is just going to be the way forward. Cano can go to the bench and come on either in midfield or probably in defence. Although Harry Darling still needs to be in with a shout. Conceição stamina is just a joke. Just a joke. We've done our training regime, haven't we yet? Well, that's how we'll end the episode and end the month then. Tomorrow in October, we start the leasing.com trophy journey. Great. Chance to play some youngsters, I think. We'll sim with some youngsters. We'll play Forest Green away. We'll play probably Carlisle away and then Exeter as well and sim the home games. Right then, I shall see you tomorrow where hopefully things will go better points haul wise. We'll just try and build on that Plymouth result. Just try and build on that Plymouth result and slowly edge our way up the table. It will happen. Have faith. Have faith. I'll see you tomorrow.